Long story short, hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. I haven't vlogged in a while, honestly, and I'll talk more about that like as I'm walking home right now. I have been feeling a little bit burnt out, and I hate to admit that because I feel like I crashed out or like was on the verge of crashing out in that Am I Crashing Out video that was a couple of weeks or like maybe a little over a month ago or something. I actually took a mental health day from my 9-to-5 job. I actually took 2 because my boss was like, just take 1 more. It's fine. You don't have any meetings on Monday, so just do it. And I was like, okay, fine. Long story short, I realized I haven't really taken any PTO besides Tom's birthday, one day, July 2nd, since I came back from Korea in the middle of April. And that on top of having a really busy summer at work, I feel like literally all summer, like ever since probably May, June, July, like it's been a long time of me saying like work is so busy because it is. But I feel like I was just struggling with the fact that I was kind of starting to burn out a little bit, not giving myself enough time to really rest and rejuvenate with 75 hard ending, with wedding planning picking back up, and just kind of like all the things happening. I'm gonna put you guys down right here. And so yeah, I'm on a walk right now because something I've been trying to do for like my mental health is go to a coffee shop and do my Korean homework, because my Korean homework is something that I have to do. I'm still going to all of my Korean classes, except last week I actually didn't go to one because I was so unwell, but I am just trying to like get back slowly to all the things that I enjoy doing while it fills my cup, and I don't want to like force myself to vlog if I feel like I'm not in the right mood. Like last week I was just in a funk, and I feel like I was in a funk for a while. Like I feel like I just kept having like a couple of days where I just truthfully was feeling sorry for myself. I think it's important to do that sometimes, but not for too long, because it just like doesn't help if you wallow like in your sadness, you know? At least that's what I think. Like I'll give myself a couple of days to feel sorry for myself, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta get back to it. So I spent the second half of last week really trying to just like figure out like how I could best rejuvenate this weekend, and that included just not really working. So I spent a lot of time offline. I was pretty unplugged from Instagram. I had some quality time with Thomas. It's honestly times like that where I give myself breaks that I was able to actually film my 9-to-5 tips video with like a good mindset, which was good because I was in a really good mood filming that video because it was on my day off. But isn't that so silly that like I was giving you guys 9-to-5 tips while I was like on the tail end of being burnt out and recovering from it? If you can see the sweat on my face, it's so hot. It's like 93 or 4 degrees, and I've been walking around because I still want to get my movement in. Through finishing 75 hard, I realized that getting my daily movement in is really just a habit, and it's like a mental health habit more than anything, but it also kills 2 birds with 1 stone because it's also a physical habit too. So I'm trying to just maintain some daily movement, but also take care of myself. So going on walks is like what I've been really enjoying. Some of the things that you guys have missed though are I finished my save the dates this weekend. That was like my big task, and I was like, I can't do anything or like make any plans or do anything until I get these save the dates done, because that was my big goal, to like finish them for the month of July. And I just had to like sit down and do it. So I'm really proud of myself because I finished them. I just sent them out to the post office today. Postage is so expensive. It's so crazy. It's been a while since I filmed just like a life update video, because I stopped doing these because I used to feel like I would only do a life update video if I was like on the verge of a mental breakdown. But if you guys watched my Richmond video, then you know I'm trying to just be more reflective before I pick up the camera and talk about all of this stuff. So I'm not on the verge of a mental breakdown anymore, but I was like last week. And I think it was just nice to just allow myself to kind of recover from all of that and like regroup before I come back on camera. So for this video, it's literally like 5 p.m. I'm finishing up my day. I got so much stuff done this weekend, and this is just going to be pretty chill. I think we're going to be walking for most of this video. I just want to make it very relaxed. Also, I'm zooming in right now, but this little rose from Clarendon, it's something that is so iconic to me. There's not that much art, honestly, in Arlington, Virginia, and I wish there was. I wish there was more. When I was in Richmond, there was so much art everywhere, all over the walls and everything. But that little flower from Clarendon always just makes me happy. I don't know why. It's like my inanimate object friend, you know? Here we have Clarendon. This is Northside Social. This is a coffee shop that I love going to. When I first moved to Arlington, I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. There's like a coffee shop in the middle of the road. And then that's how it looks on the other side. It's so pretty. And then on the other side over there is all the like bars and the go out scene and the social scene of Arlington. Other life update things, Thomas has just been really busy for the month of July. He's basically in back-to-back surgery rotations until like the winter time, so it's a little brutal, but he comes home with as best of an attitude as he possibly can, and I really like appreciative of that. But it truthfully still makes it really hard for me when like I just want to see him and spend time with him, and all I get is like 2 hours for the whole week. So I just wasn't really in a good place last week to be vlogging, but luckily I had the 9 to 5 tips video, so that had nothing to do with my life, but I hope you guys liked that video. I honestly really loved those tips, and I was happy to include the screen recording of all the tips that you guys left on my Instagram. So I love that video, and I did not ask ChatGPT for any of the tips. Those are just things that I actually think of. Is this getting better? Oh my God, I'm so sweaty. You know when it's so bad that at this point, I'm putting sunscreen like all over my body because I'm getting so tan this summer from all the outdoor walks I'm doing. But I don't even care. But it's kind of nice. I love being tan, but I'm trying to like protect my skin because being tan is not technically good for you. Anyways, what other things? I think those are all the big things. I think you guys are honestly pretty caught up with my life now. I want to know how you guys have been. If any of you guys are experiencing some summer burnout, I do think it's honestly more common than we think, because in the summer, like we want to be doing so much. We want to be like very social and making a lot of plans and accomplishing things, and we don't want to work, and it's hard to work. The motivation is low. So if any of you guys have been like pushing yourselves a little bit extra to get through the last couple of days or the tail end of like the work week, I definitely encourage just taking a summer mental health day to not really make any plans, but to just like actually rest and recover, because it can go such a long way. Like I feel so much better, so much clearer, especially having an unplugged day from social media. It really, really goes a long way. I now like truly understand the value of that. Oh, another thing I did is I finished my wedding website. Sorry if you can hear that. There was just a couple of details that I wanted to just make sure like they were all tied up, especially as I was finishing the save the dates. So I did that, and like everything is in a really good place with the wedding. I didn't vlog that much when I was doing the save the dates because I was like, I just gotta lock in and do it. And I did film a reel / YouTube short for how I made my save the dates and stuff. So I'll do that on there for short form, but yeah, they're done. Okay, well, I'm gonna head home. I'm like another 15 minutes away, I think. But I did all of my returns today too. I did all my errands. I went to Lululemon to get like a tailoring fit. All the things that I think as like full-time office employees and corporate people, it's like I leave off all the things, like doing returns, picking up prescriptions, like all of the administrative things that I don't want to do, but I have to. I just leave off. So having a mental health day to do all the errands, like I feel like such a big weight has been lifted off my chest, you know? Okay, I decided I'm just going to use this DJI mic for the rest of this video, even though I'm home. I put on a hat. And the thing is about the DMV area, it's not just the fact that it's like hot and humid and sweaty and disgusting. No, there's mosquitoes here. So I get bit all the time, and I have bug spray, but come on guys, it only works so much. I found a mosquito like on my tattoo, which sucks. But anyways, I thought I would show you guys one of my sample save the dates. Where are they? This isn't a wedding series video, but I still want to show you guys because they're so cute. But okay, here's how the envelopes look. And then on the back, they're actually embossed. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I will just show you guys and I'll cover up the date because I don't want to say exactly when we're getting married since I already said like where we're getting married. But here is how our save the dates look. Aren't they so cute? They are. I love them so much. This was a total DIY project and I printed them all by myself. I bought this paper from Amazon. I printed these at Staples and then I printed the whole template. And I even designed it myself. I was going off of a template that I saw on Etsy, but I was like, I can just make this myself. So, or not on Etsy, on TikTok, but I was like, I can make this myself. And then each one comes with a wax seal magnet for people to put on their fridge. So it's very cute. I have a picture right here of all 4 because I printed 4 different photos from our engagement photo shoot just because I couldn't decide for my favorite one. So everyone will get something different or just a variety of the 4, and I think it'll be so pretty. So that was really my big main task this weekend. I designed it, I printed it, tested it, figured out how to do the envelopes, figured out all the things and put it all together. It took literally all weekend, but I saved so much money. I saved so much money, including the cost of the printer. The total cost of the save the dates plus postage was around like $400 and maybe $450 because of the printer. But I'm gonna print my own invitations too, and I do have leftover stamps. So I'm really just trying to spend as least as possible while still like doing the vision that I want. So it's honestly really hard when you're planning a wedding because everything is so expensive, but especially invitations, like it can really, really get extra expensive for just like paper. And then you just see on social media like what everyone is doing with like an endless budget, and it just makes me think like my wedding won't be as nice if I don't have something like that, you know? And I know that's not true, but that's just how social media works. That's just how it makes me feel. And a lot of us, I think. So I'm trying to like disassociate from social media when it comes to my wedding, because the whole point is that I'm getting married, not having an event, you know? Like I'm not having a wedding, I'm getting married. And like, yes, both can be true, but I want to make it more about the fact that I'm getting married, not about the fact that I'm having a wedding. You know what I mean? That's the save the dates. And hello? Somebody is very tired from his afternoon walk, right? Mr. Sprawl, Mr. Sprawl. I would also love to show you guys just some things because they came in, why not? I got a package from Purely Elizabeth and it says indulgence meets protein. I'm so freaking excited. I think they came out with protein cereals, but I'm not sure. You guys know I love Purely Elizabeth. It's literally the only place that I will buy granola. Okay, here's what it looks like. Oh, it's protein oatmeal. Sweet! Apple Harvest Crumble, 10 grams of protein per serving. Okay, I mean, could be better, but I don't think it'll taste bad. So sometimes I realize like, even if it's not maximum protein, like this is oatmeal. It's supposed to be carbs, you know? So it's 180 calories and 10 grams of protein. That's pretty good, I would say. And then we have maple cinnamon, chocolate chip banana bread. Oh, you guys, this is probably gonna be so good with like fresh bananas on top and cinnamon. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, very thankful for the Purely Elizabeth team. The fact that they even ever noticed me just because I tagged them so much, I'm like, yay. And then I also got this summer spritz from the L'Occitane team. It is so nice. It's like a really nice bottle. You guys know, like in the summer, we're disgusting. So actually, this smells so good. That was actually my first time testing it. It smells amazing. And then I got this Peach and Lily Pure Radiance Brightening Cream. They have this brand at Sephora. I actually had never heard of this brand before, but it's a really good brand. This is actually my current oil cleanser, and I use it to remove my makeup and do like a first cleanse at night. And so when I run out of eye cream, which I feel like I'm running out soon, I will try this next. It's supposed to be a brightening eye cream, so I'm looking forward to that. And then this is not PR, I bought these myself, but you guys know that I'm an Olive and June ambassador. And even though I'm an ambassador, I like to buy their nail polish myself because I just actually love their products that much. And these are all new shades. I got a pinky color. This is actually the Colleen Hoover collab. Colleen Hoover is not like my favorite author, but I didn't know this was the collab. But it's this really pretty like milky white pink color. It's called Brave Blush. And then this is called SC. It's supposed to be a really nice, like deep brick red color, perfect for fall, but also like all the time. I really just wanted a good normal red. And then I got their new, I think this is new, Speed Gloss Top Coat. I'm looking forward to trying this because I'll do anything for it to speed up the drying process, you know? So we got that. And then this isn't PR, but I do also want to show you guys this. Tom's got me flowers for my mental health weekend. In all transparency, I did ask for him to do something nice for me, so he got me flowers. But you know what? Sometimes, you guys, you just have to like be direct with your partner. Ways that he helps me out, but they kind of died quickly. They kind of died a little quickly, so I don't know why. He just got these yesterday, but they're really beautiful roses. And then my sister actually gave this to me because she got an extra bag in her purchase. I showed her Be Amazing and she's obsessed, rightfully so. And I actually have a discount code now for Be Amazing Vegan Protein. You guys know I love my fluffy yogurt bowls. I specifically use this Be Amazing Protein for all my fluffy yogurt bowls. And this flavor, I actually tested this with Justine. I thought I had never had it before, but I remember that I actually tested it with Justine. This is their IHOP collab, but this is the Cinestack pancakes, Greek yogurt mixed in with a scoop of this. You get so much protein and it literally tastes like pancakes. And I'm not kidding, like it tastes really good. It doesn't taste like gritty, it's not grainy, fluffy and delicious. And I low-key might have this for dinner tonight because I love a protein yogurt bowl for dinner. So maybe we'll have this. If Thomas isn't here for dinner, then I might make it. So yeah, I'll leave my discount code. I think it's Jenna Hong or Jenna Hong 10 for 10% off your purchase at Be Amazing. It is, I think, a little bit more expensive than like the protein you would get at Costco or something, but it's vegan protein. It doesn't hurt my stomach and the flavors are so good. And it's truly like so smooth for a vegan protein. It's amazing. So I would highly recommend you guys check them out. And they have really, really good flavors too. Besides this, I already have brown sugar oatmeal and birthday cake. So this is my third flavor now. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I want to end off this video because I don't have anything else for this chill video. I have nothing else to update you guys on. I'm making my decaf coffee because I had an energy drink this morning. And I really want coffee because I just like the taste of it. So I made this morning. This is a Melozio decaf pod and I've been chilling it in the fridge / freezer all morning. So it's 10:30 right now and I'm gonna have this to start off my morning focus block. I feel so good getting back to work this morning. I literally logged on like a little bit before 9 and I was like, and it felt really good. It's nice to kind of feel that spark of motivation again. And sometimes I need this reminder more than anything, even though I already know this, but it's important to take breaks so that you can feel refreshed and productive and not just with social media, but also with your normal job too. But we are gonna have cold foam. Maybe I'll just have extra cold foam. I'm gonna add a little bit of oat milk because I don't love oat milk. I go back and forth. I honestly have such a love-hate relationship with oat milk. And I know it's not that serious, but to me it is because I hate the feeling of having a coffee that is like either too sweet or too nutty or too whatever. And then you don't finish it, you know? I'm gonna start with just a 1/4 cup because oat milk on its own is so bad. Okay, here's my decaf coffee. Ooh, ooh, I got the proportions right. Wait, you can't even see, sorry. And then let me bring you closer. Yum. Good boy, enjoy. Okay. Wow, this looks amazing if I say so myself. See, I was gonna do half at first, but now I'm glad I just did a 1/4 because it barely fit enough room for cold foam. And this is my morning coffee, and that officially ends this video. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this life update, just kind of catching up. And the next video is gonna be a plan with me. I actually already have all of my videos planned out for the month of August. I'm gonna be lenient with myself though. Like if I'm not feeling motivated or if things are too busy, like I will skip the upload. I have found that in order to be consistent long-term, and for me long-term is like years on YouTube. If I wanna be consistent long-term, then it's okay to take off more than one video a month. Like I am working full-time. I am a person outside of my jobs and give and take is okay as long as in the long run you are consistent, which I believe that I am. So I used to be so strict about my upload schedule, but lately I'm just like, it's okay. Like I've been on YouTube for 5 years now. I'm still working my full-time job. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, and I don't want it to be stressful. And I know I'm consistent because I've been consistent, so it's fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and that officially marks the end of this video. I will see you guys in a new one very soon. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not already. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, miss you already.